here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Here's Big Daddy. The Wizards making their last shot. Drops in the three. Big Daddy's got 5. And what an incredible achievement from him. Recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Sends it home from three-point land.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
And it's in there.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. Chapman's got his second basket.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Here's Big Daddy. And again. Oklahoma City with a triple.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. On the wing, Durant. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Big Daddy's shot is good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner, his NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Hits a three-pointer.
How competitive is Kevin Durant. You make a 3, I'll make one right in your eye.
A minute and a half left in the first quarter. The shot by Big Daddy, no good. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 6-point game. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
Taking on last year's champions, who recently toasted them in the NBA Finals. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
A minute 4 left to play in the first. Here's Big Daddy. 17 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Big Daddy's got 19 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Chapman passes to Whitehead. Durant against Wagner. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 7.
This guy's such a remarkably efficient shooter. Durant able to play through the contact that time.
Here's the 3. The shot by Big Daddy, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Chapman. Coming off a 12-point game. Towns for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
A whole lot of everything from Karl Anthony Towns, the big who can stretch you from distance.
Here's Big Daddy. Floats one, and he lays it in. He's got 21.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Thunder. They're up by 3. And we'll be back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Thunder.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Denny Avdia out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Kemp in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Towns. Here's Avdia. Here's Kemp, covered by Richards. Over to the wing. Avdia from outside. Richards pulls it in. Thunder with a lead. Here's Big Daddy. Can't get it to drop. He's now shooting 10 for 14. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the inside. Kemp can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Richards, the pass to Big Daddy. Kemp with a rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Price. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Big Daddy. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls. So they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in their last game against the Nuggets put on a show. He contributed 31 points, and it's the most physical he's been on the glass this season. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early. Boy, you like what MP has been able to do offensively. He's putting a ton of pressure on right now.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Durant's shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Big Daddy. Chalk up 2 there. Big Daddy's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now we have a chance to recognize our player of the month for the Western Conference, MP.
The way he's been shooting the ball from three-point land, he was practically a sure thing for this honor. You just can't put a price on the accuracy he's been showing off lately.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
1:58 left in the first half of this one. Here's Chapman. And again, Washington, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And there's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Big Daddy. Give him 35. Count that bucket. Big Daddy's got 37.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Oh, it's stolen. Good.
Number 28.
Big Daddy's got 39.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Their system system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves. Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Here's Big Daddy, and he's got 41 now. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Big Daddy's got 44.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
15 seconds left in the first half of this game. Now Towns. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Steps back. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
How about your Wizards record? Let's give him a big hand for that jaw-dropping performance.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thunder out in front, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
20%.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild.
Their defense has been garbage, giving up all those easy looks. I could do better right now getting stops.
At least there's some kind of
Man,
presence.
straight.
And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going.
Right now for Washington, not a lot of movement for them since the last rankings. But we all know they'll be a factor unless something really goes wrong for them.
There is a lot of talent on that roster. And that's it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oklahoma City has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got James Wiseman, and it's Wagner in at the small forward position.
Step.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Whitehead.
Thunder foul.
Oh my God.
James Wiseman. First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for Washington. Right there.
He's off on the second.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about what keeps him going. He said, quote, simply put, I enjoy hooping. I like when the ball goes through the rim, working on my game, building with the team. It gives me joy that I crave, a kid-like energy. So I'm going to keep chasing that feeling. And the second that goes away, I'll call it quits. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Pat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about
Michael Jordan though. That's not no Michael Jordan though.
Cat. You know,
Yeah, it
they
is Michael
continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Durant against Wagner. Durant surveying the D. Pass to Towns. Puts up a 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And Good. There's another. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Here's Whitehead. The Thunder with the rebound.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Elbow shot. The shot by Big Daddy, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. The jumper from the wing off target. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. There's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Thunder call time here.
Timeout on the floor. Oklahoma City timeout.
And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Collins right side. Pass to Big Daddy. High arcing shot. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Another steal! And here's the fast break. Here's Big Daddy. Another one goes! Incredible!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. There's a screen to halt the run. Here's Chapman. Oh, another basket for him.
He blocked the ball in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
How about Karl-Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
Here's Big Daddy. He takes it in.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
The Wizards have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Chapman passes to Whitehead. Now here's Durant, defended by Henderson. Chapman, no good with the triple.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Kicks it out, Towns. Excellent D there from Collins. And a fast break now for the Thunder. The shot by Big Daddy, no good. Here's Price with 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Oklahoma City holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a
Doing good is something coming.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. He got it again. Sensational. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Hood Schifino in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Durant's shot is off. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And the layup is good. Big Daddy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Durant, defended by Henderson. Chapman. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight. Oklahoma City's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Big Daddy. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Big Daddy.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Here's Durant. Big Daddy grabs a board. On offense, here are the Thunder. From deep. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Here's Chapman. Buries it from about 10 feet away. .30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Big Daddy's shot is good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Dort against Towns. Pass to Hood Schifino. To the paint. Whitehead, shot is good. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Great win. Keep pushing.
Let's keep it. Yeah, we can. Done.
'Game time, baby.
$4,368 points over his 14-season career. This answer is from Inquirer.com.
How much points Allen Iverson had in the season?
Allen Iverson scored 24,368 points over his 14-season career.
Time for a shoot around MP. Let's go.
Coming up next, the Thunder taking on the Cavaliers. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And right now, we've got a matchup, Brent, between two defensive-minded teams going head-to-head. This should be fun.
Yeah, this is a no easy buckets night. Everything will be earned tonight. That's the way we like it. High-level defense.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The big men on the floor for them. Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Jones. And it's Porter at small forward. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently. Right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way he was making everything from the floor.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a three-point game, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Jones against MP. Another miss by MP. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Rockets in Houston. Porter, no luck. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
Jones looking for an opening. Porter passes to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot from 12. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Jones against MP. Allen finds Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 8 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now here's Jones. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. That one drops for him.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Allen's shot is off.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And a white.
Wait, how many ankle breakers? 1, 4, 10.
Open look for MP. And the Thunder another 3.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
13 feet away. And the basket by Jones.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
MP, that's for 2. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Jones with it. Kicks it to Mitchell. And a wide open look for Porter. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And here is Mitchell. Following the 3-pointer by MP. This one for 3. The Thunder pull it in. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. MP, that's for 2. Again, the Thunder score.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Jones in the post. Covered by MP. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Jones. Mitchell's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
MP from deep 3-point land. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now, MP. Following Tyus Jones' 3-point attempt. Not much in the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Both teams will make substitutions. 20 seconds left in the first. Outside, Porter. 1 second left. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And we'll see if they can.
The Cavaliers, 9.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Lyles. Mitchell is out there with Herbert Jones. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position.
And you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. MP, in the last time out against Houston, lit up the floor. He scored an incredible number of points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the free ball. Some really gaudy numbers from him. A show for the ages. We'll see if he has an encore tonight. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
So timeout called here. The first for Cleveland. The Thunder making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Tyus Jones comes in for Delano Banton. Jones, the pass to Jones. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Chalk up 2 there. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jones, the pass to Jones. Pass to Jovic. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Cleveland moving it around. The shot's good.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find them.
Here's Oklahoma City. They're on an 18-6 run. MP passes to Henry. On the wing, MP. Defended by Jones. MP, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
MP, no good. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Jones.
Who shot that? I like to do Joe shot. That's clean.
Jones has got 9.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Michael Porter comes in for Mitchell. The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. The 3 from MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 48.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And Wiseman sends it back.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Henry's checked in. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Mobley outside. 5 on the clock. Jones for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Jones has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Thunder have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. There's Porter with the 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And you really want to step up.
Who shot that again? Oh, him.
Up and try to make Porter make a move right there. The 3 ball look easy.
Well, I'll catch you.
Now Mitchell. Jones, no luck.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Oklahoma City out in front, just dominating this one. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA.
And this team has made a huge move, trading for Colin Sexton, the dynamic point guard who continues to improve every season. These fans should be excited about acquiring a player.
And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Their biggest...
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Wagner. Wiseman's out there with Collins. Then it's MP. And it's Henry in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. On the wing, Mitchell. The shot is good off the backboard. Mitchell's got the first basket of the third quarter for Cleveland. Oklahoma City shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. MP's shot is good.
Oh, great body control by MP. The pull-up, a very difficult shot to master.
Jones against MP. Jones. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Good on the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jared Allen is earning his keep in the painted area. He said from a young age that was instilled in me. Footwork as a big, back to the basket. I'm trying to find it in the flow of the offense. I don't want to disrupt us to where I'm getting in people's way. I just want to find my spot. Kevin?
And he does it well. D.A., thank you.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
MP against Jones. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
The 3 from MP. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Mitchell looking it over. Feeds to Mobley.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And the rejection by Collins.
Good reach for Collins. Anticipated that shot and sent it back.
Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Allen with the screen for Jones. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 3 from MP. Porter pulls it in. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Cleveland.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Cans it from downtown.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Down low. Can they get it? Porter, no luck. The Thunder have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. The 3 from MP. Passes it to Henry from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Henry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Jones. The Thunder pull it in. Wiseman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's MP for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Some tough offense. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a
bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
I'm going to check it out at this time.
Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Shrink the floor. When you're on the ball or closing out, close out faster. Okay, take away their airspace and then contain their drive.
And that's the catch-22. He's checked in for the Thunder. De'Aaron Fox comes in for George. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Henderson's checked in.
I see this.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers. And there are 2 big men out there, Mobley and Allen. Tyus Jones out there with Mitchell. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter kicks to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Jones for 3.
Ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's not surprising to see MP fill it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic.
Jones, the pass to Porter. Allen outside. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. On the wing, MP. Defended by Allen. Allen against MP. Uses the glass to finish the lane. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just superb control from MP, showing some toughness, being able to finish through the contact. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Launches a 3, gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Watch how MP used that dribble move to open things up. He got the defender way out of position.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
MP, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for the Cavaliers. Outside, Porter. And there's the pass to Allen. Shot clock at 5. The try by Mitchell. The rebound by Richard.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Jones. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
That's insane efficiency on that shot volume. You killed it tonight.
This game,